When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They send him left out of the slot. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he is on third and long. He's on the move. And it's good yardage, but
bro, he got hit by 5 people and from.
That may have been a situation.
Come on.
Back on and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, well, gets him some yards.
So what the people that hit him?
First down.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Am I sharing already?
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
All right, give me 1 second.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Come on.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Dragon 60! 18 Pioneer!
They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket.
Oh,
And the
come
connection
on.
not quite there yet on his
Come
opening
on.
throw of the game. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Chased out to his right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there.
Drag your
Out of bounds,
motherfucking
Wicked down.
feet.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to
Oh,
find a
help my
connection, get on the
quarterback
same
out,
page, just couldn't
nigga.
do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like
Damn.
is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Throwing on third and long.
Yeah, he sat.
Someone
He
steps
sat.
in. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down
That tackle was some
conversion.
bullshit.
Wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this
He
case
sat,
about
but
the
it's
throw
fuck-
and
he
more about
went through
crediting
my
the
character.
defense who was ready and willing to
I
be
thought that at least he would like
opportunistic.
be stuck on the outside or
They
something.
wanted to take advantage
no.
of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Oh.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get up.
Getting right back to it after that interception. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Amazing. And I know what play it is, not be cheating on
Set.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
crazy.
Set. Ready. Cougar 19. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. Go.
To throw here on first down. Hits his running back. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go. Check. Hurt. Check go.
The give here on second. And the
Good
defense
defense.
is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
That's caught for the first.
Yeah.
Finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
Roll. Ready.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's better than what was about to happen. I'll take
One who
that.
chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go. Ready.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Bulls reduce the lead to just 4.
He didn't catch the ball, man.
Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
Touchdown and
You got that
everything,
right,
man.
Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
Lay down in a second. I got another bar, so.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit.
Oh, you got a
knocks it
lineman catching passes? Yeah, left tackle playing tight end. You better drop that damn ball.
You all right? You looking your phone good? Right?
tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. And that tackle stops it.
That
after
little
a solid
motherfucker
gain.
strong right there.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He has the first over the middle.
36 by making touchdown.
Gets it to the 15.
Got a good touchdown right
And
there.
he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
No fucking way.
Oilers stretch their early lead to 9.
There's no way he got burned like that.
Point.
Oh, come on, baby.
Bro, so do I. His speed is 95, nigga. You not. Come on, son. That's crazy. That's what? Bro, nah.
Kick it away. Here's Moody.
It's one thing to get killed off the dribble. It's another for you to not have no recovery speed. None?
And out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
I swear, man. That's bullshit right there. Off a regular bum ass
They'll get this
in
drive
route.
started.
Get the
First
fuck
and 10.
out of here.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in
Had to do a
92
limbo
yards
on your
with nothing
ass
more.
just now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumps it off to his running back.
Oh, block,
This
man.
one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
19 Lions. Come on, set. 79 Bronco. Go.
Dropping back to throw. That's completed right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give him a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to
Damn
him
it.
inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Working quickly here.
Warriors 70. Set go.
From the 41. Completed to his running back. And he
Bro,
takes it
his
inside
whole
the
body
35
is across the
before
line.
heading
What the fuck else I
give
gotta
this guy
do?
touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make you pay.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Our score, 17-7. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Oh, come on, baby.
Fuck no.
All right, baby.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's caught behind the line.
I don't know what the fuck are you doing right now.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Oh,
one is incomplete. Couldn't hang
what
on
the
through
hell?
contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time right.
Ah,
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little
Interception,
longer,
guys.
but no problem
We
at
need an
all.
interception.
And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this. And
I need my
finish off the
defensive
drive
end
with
back.
points.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
He was doing good all right. He didn't throw no interception. So this is the first time we need to throw one.
Too much bread to be sitting out.
Oh, how we gonna do this?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cover.
70 Lions.
Everybody back up.
Left
There you go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Finds a man right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Tired of motherfuckers from
Pushes
covering
them
that
in.
rock.
3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3.
Tired of that shit.
But listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Yeah.
60. 19, Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left
Fuck!
side. Big gain downfield.
One full speed,
Breaks into
motherfucker.
enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right?
Cause they not doing what the fuck they getting paid to do. You know that.
Same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
31.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me that.
Let's go! Get the fuck out of here! Yo, get the
And
fuck!
they pick it up. Time to push for that marker.
Yo, come on, son.
Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were
Come
unable
on.
to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit
I
of
can't
juice.
make this shit
Kinda
up.
like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball
Two
out the first
motherfuckers
time,
on the field.
I guarantee you, I promise you, those
Come
guys
on.
are thinking they'll get it the next.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here.
Press start.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's able to get it to
It's
the
on the
2
left
before
side.
the stop. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1, 2,
Throwing from the gun here. And that finds him in the end zone
Nobody's
for the
out
Houston
there.
touchdown. The Oilers take a 13-point lead. On is
Disgusting.
Moody for the extra point.
Disgusting.
And the kick is good.
That is
And
fucking
the Oilers
bogus.
double their lead to 14.
Whatever. Keep pushing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
19 Lions. Ready, ready.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Rolling left, buying some time.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And the Oilers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Oh my God. Terrible effort. Terrible effort.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field.
Nigga, what?
Redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's
Still ain't fumbled the ball.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
60 Maverick. Big alert. Big alert. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 39. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
60 Eagles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Come, my team. Come. Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. Trying for the deep ball. He's got
You
it
gotta be
inside the
fucking
10.
joking right now.
And in for
You
the
have
Houston
got to be
touchdown.
fucking kidding.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner.
I need my
And it
defense to
continues
win
firing
that, bro.
as that lead grows yet again.
We are not
Well,
getting the
so trying to
pressure
get
that
in the
we're
way of that
accustomed to
machine you're
causing.
talking about, namely the defense. Well, they've paid the price
Ever since he went
and
out.
over and over again.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go, shot. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
Oh,
It's
what?
another interception.
Yo. Just go. Just let him go. Just let him go.
And he
So,
makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful.
Yeah,
Not
Vic
just
needs to send
making
his
the
ass.
interception,
He's sitting
but
his
then
ass
seeing the
down.
return slowly
Effective
come
immediately.
together in front of him as he took it all the way to the
Your
house.
ass sitting
I think
down.
even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it?
You
Starts
clearly
running
need to
back,
get your shit
scans the
together.
field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
What's good?
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Sit your ass
The
down.
clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Ready, ready?
Love back to it after the pick. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Halfway to the marker. It's second
That
and
was wild.
5.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Love from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Love on third and short. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return
Hey,
with
man.
more of the NFL on EA
Invest in your special teams, y'all. Invest in your special teams.
Welcome back, everybody.
$6
Team
million a
Scott
year.
Brock
He
here
better
with
kick
you
that
as We're
shit.
about set to begin the third quarter.
I drafted that kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments
I
longer
drafted
for an
him.
exciting start to
He
the
wasn't no
second half.
superstar
We
when he
got a
started.
touchback.
I don't think he's a superstar now. That was in 24. My punter was a superstar. Yeah, he was nice.
First and
He
10 now from
he
the
was
30.
routinely getting coffin kicks.
Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter.
First of
He's gonna be
all,
brought down at the 42.
I need my penalty number
It's a
one.
gain of 12 there. And
I
it'll
need
give
my
him a first
penalty
down.
number one. I need that.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like
You
that,
ran into me.
it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And
Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Man in motion, headed right. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Buying some time left. Oh no, they get him yet again.
all right, it's a wrap. It's over. It's over. It's over.
And the Oilers are gonna have it after
Why
his
did he
second
pop the
interception of
ball up
season.
like that? Why, the
Coaches
dude
just
was
love that effort
2 yards
right there
away from him.
instantly. As he made the pick, everybody
It's
was
a wrap.
looking for a block and doing their part to set up
I
the
swear we
return.
play worse at
That
home than we
pales in
do at
comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Taylor now up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he
Oh,
makes the play
come
in full
on.
extension. That's a touchdown. The Oilers push their lead further to start the half. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good.
Bro,
And the Oilers
we are
continue
covering
piling
like
on to
shit
this
today.
lead.
We covering like shit. The defensive line playing like shit. Vic's playing like shit. We getting no effort out of our wide receivers. Like, bro, y'all killing me. We still got time, boys. Come on.
Out to kick
Still
it away.
got time.
Here's Moody. This will end up as a touchback.
Yeah. By the end of the year, yep.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Shot.
Yeah, but that's why we got to stop doing you favors.
Bobcat. Hey, smash.
Motioning the tight end now.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're
Oh,
going right back to the air. Hit arrived.
Bro, this dude is an X Factor tight end.
Sets up second down.
90-something
Paul
catching.
has earned him status,
Come
Brock,
on.
as one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So
Right.
shouts to the defense
Thank you.
here because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Switch. Rock. Hey, hey. Check that. Check that.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they crush him right into the
God
marker.
damn.
Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the
He ain't
lane of
even
field,
hit me all the way.
to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the move. Hit it
No,
right. And this one's incomplete.
no,
Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time.
let's
And that'll
calm
bring
down.
up second
Let's
down.
calm down. Obviously, this is too much for you right now.
You need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They'll run now on second down.
The who?
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there.
Said the
Only 2
Manning
yards on the play, and it brings up
game.
3rd and 8.
Last thing 19. Go. Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here's the snap on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's gonna be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Go, Reed. Go. Set, go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It is cut left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them the first.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown.
Bro,
That was
how
a
many
great
drops do
effort
I have this
defensively,
game?
timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone
Nah,
defensively.
fuck
you'll
that.
get all the
I
time.
gotta
You
have more than
cannot
3.
wait. You've got to react.
Gotta be more
And
than
you
3.
gotta burst. And that
I had
defender
3 on
does a
1 drop.
Tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball
That's
does,
2.
and the hit
And it's drive
free.
alone.
Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there.
Because
And
I've
that leaves them
invested
with
a lot of
4th and
time.
5.
Set. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Getting out to his cut
Nope.
deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is
Well,
out. And it's recovered by the offense.
All right,
but
Vic,
Brock
you're
goes
outta
4th
here.
down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
all right.
They'll come out throwing.
I don't know why. I'm not getting emotional attachments to players.
It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down, ball
I'm
at the
getting
36.
afraid.
Here we go. Set. 60 Mavericks. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hup.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Searches from the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Oh my God.
Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory.
98 speed corner lets him run right past. Right, copy that.
Touchdown, Houston.
Copy that.
The Oilers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. On is Moody for
Bro.
the extra point.
No.
The point after splits the upright.
At some point, the awareness of the
And the
player has to
Oilers
kick in.
grow their lead yet again.
The awareness for the player has to kick in.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
Got it. Ready?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
60. Shut up. Hut, hut.
They're throwing it. Flush down out to his left. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 37. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
10 at the 42.
Back to throw now. Complete out to the right. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Let's go.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Go.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made in close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. Ready?
From the red zone now. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Bulls putting up points in a game decided. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone.
They ain't got time for that
There
shit.
are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Lion. Here we go.
Davis motioning left.
Go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers are running them out of the building. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Oilers tack on 7 more to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. Smash, smash. Ready?
Right up the gut. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
70 Lion.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. Mustang 19. Ready?
Desperation time here on 4th. He's on the move. Jukes one defender. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed to Davis. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down, Oilers.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They send a receiver in motion right. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Looking right, and he finds him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Go!
1st down from the red zone. Davis there to grab it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 2nd and 3 now. Back now, pressure on its way. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Touchdown, Houston! Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready, ready.
Looking to the air here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And they'll have 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer. 70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Bulls just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They send a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down.
Set. Go.
Love out of the shotgun. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Davis, the motion man right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw it here. He connects downfield on fourth. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They are throwing it again. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Houston touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set up. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Set up.
From the 33 on second down. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Oilers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bulls take 7 points off the deficit. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Man in motion here. Back to the air following the pick six. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Oilers as we say so long from Brooklyn.